Now the first thing you thought of when seeing Rick and Morty's intro for the first time was sci-fi. If not, well then I don't know, but for those who did, we usually incorporate sci-fi with space or a futuristic theme. And we do have episodes with space or futuristic type gadgets made by Rick. Now speaking for me, I usually did not think Rick and Morty had any story behind except the fact that it's Rick with his grandson Morty going through adventures. But then we got introduced to characters and plots that had some meaning to it. Season 1 episode 10 introduced a citadel of Ricks and evil Morty, or the season 1 finale where it carried on to the season 2 premiere, or even the season 2 finale where Tammy turns out to be an undercover galactic federal agent. These stories give meaning to the show, and it creates a plot that leaves the audience wanting for more. They want it so much to develop theories or predictions, and that's what makes this show so good. Judging by the title though, you were waiting for the Star Wars part of the whole video. Well, you got it then. Now I'm not so much of a Rick and Morty or Star Wars know-it-all / expert, so this video is basically digging through each series from their movies or episodes. By the way, may the 4th be with you. In Season 3 Episode 1, we are introduced to Phoenix Person, who is basically the remains of Bird Person mixed with cybernetic parts. You know who else is like that? Anakin Skywalker. Now of course we have different stories behind each character. Anakin was driven to the dark side, and for Bird Person, he was created into the Galactic Federation. But because they share robotic parts and have similar roles, Anakin and Phoenix Person show a similarity. As for Tammy, she definitely fits the role of Emperor Palpatine. She played Bird Person just like Palpatine played Anakin. Although their method of seducing their apprentice were kind of different, Palpatine slowly seduced Anakin to the dark side by playing with his feelings, and while Tammy ate Bird Person's bird dick. Now we head on for Rick. Rick is complicated, but Rick can honestly be either Luke or Obi-Wan. But to be fair, he leans more on the side of Obi-Wan. Rick has and always have been against the Galactic Federation, much like Obi-Wan, who has been fighting against the dark side. Both also share the wise old man persona, where they have some sort of follower. Obi-Wan and Luke is kind of like Rick and Morty. Though we do see Obi-Wan die to Darth Vader for Luke, I'm very sure Rick wouldn't just die to Phoenix Person for Morty. So this is where Rick can also relate to Luke. Bird Person and Rick share like a best friend type of bond, similar to a father and son relationship. If Rick sees Phoenix Person for the first time, we may see Rick question him and try to revert him back to Bird Person, just like Luke, who tried to get his father to turn back to the light. And if everything goes according to Return of the Jedi, we can see Phoenix Person possibly turn on Tammy, or Rick will just kill both of them because he's a ruthless motherfucker. Now of course I probably missed some points from each side, but this was all I had, and if you put 2 and 2 together, you can see some similarities. But then there's also been those types of movies where a person turns to the dark and someone needs to bring that person back to the light, and so on and on forth. But what really makes these two connect more, other than being in sci-fi, was the bond each character has with each other. The connection between Rick, Bird Person, and Tammy is like Obi-Wan / Luke, Anakin, and Palpatine. Every character has a relationship that further progresses the plot. Thanks for watching the video. Again, don't take my word for it since I probably missed some points, but other than that, if you want to add more to this or critique this, feel free to comment it and I'll be glad to read it. Also, if you support the channel, please like and subscribe for more videos. My name is Jay, and I'll see you guys in another day. Hey, may the 4th be with you.